Welcome, everybody. We want to welcome you to our reset method. So if you've already read through it, we talked about what our reset method is, why it works, what it does, right? We saw a few client testimonials. So now what we want to do is we want to give you a video form of let's dive right into it. Here's exactly what you're going to do. So hopefully we can cover a lot of the questions you may have. If you have questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can feel free to answer those as well. All right, so let's get started. So, Haley, you want to start them off with schedule one? Let's do it.
Yes. So in order to get started, you're going to want to choose from one of the following eating schedules. You have schedule 1, schedule 2. For schedule 1, you are going to be eating 3 meals a day, which includes
no snacking. No snacking,
y'all. So meal 1, your breakfast is going to be protein and carb. Meal 2, your lunch is going to be protein, carb, and veggie. Most importantly, for dinner, you're going to have only protein and veggie. It is best if you avoid consuming carbs in the evening.
Absolutely. So then when it comes to schedule 2, you want to make sure you're doing the same thing for the evening, right? She just mentioned about protein and veggie, but now we're just going to incorporate snacks. So the snacks can be fruit or veggie. Also, the snack can be a protein or veggie. Right. And we're going to give you some different options on what that looks like for you. So we'll make it all clear. Now, for protein guidelines, we got either plant-based or animal-based protein. It says protein per 100 grams. We're really not doing it for that right now. We want you to just get a variety and build your library of what protein should look like. Right. So we want you to take 3 seconds, either ask Siri on your phone or go on Google and say, what's the serving size of blank? Why are we doing that? We want you to get familiar with nutrition labels. So, right, many times we're just not aware of how much protein we're consuming. And I can be honest with you, this is one of the guidelines or protein options that are very vital because people do not eat enough protein throughout the day. To be honest with you, I don't eat enough protein if I don't have protein shakes. I can be honest with you. So this is something that we want to make sure we hit enough of. So the goal is to eat at least 100 grams of protein per day. Also, you want to avoid consuming your protein from sources of like granola bars and cereals. All right, let's keep going. Haley, you got the next one. Let's go to carb guidelines.
Carbohydrate guidelines.
Yep.
So most importantly, with carbs, you want to eat at least 135 carbs or less each day. And like we talked about before, you want to avoid eating carbs for dinner. And then also, as you can see, it says complex carbs. Complex carbs are going to be more of your healthy carbs compared to your simple carbs, which it says to avoid eating simple carbs such as French fries, processed sugars, and sodas.
I like that. Put the hand in there. Okay, put the authority down. I see you. Fruits and veggies, y'all. Real simply put, 1.5 to 2 cups of fruit per day, and also 3 cups of veggies per day. Listen, y'all, we putting it all out there. We making it as simple as possible. For me, I've definitely done this. One little hack you can do. I've done this strawberry cleanse. And it's really nothing but eating more strawberries in a day. It sounds like real complex, right?
Strawberry cleanse.
A strawberry cleanse. A strawberry cleanse. I just named it that. But what it did for me is that I was someone who would always eat a whole bunch of snacks throughout the day. If you know my journey, I'm more of I love sweets. Always got a sweet tooth, right? So strawberries have really helped me. One, because you can eat a lot of them and it's very low in calories, which I didn't know till recently. And then 2, it also does curb that craving that sugar. All right. So that's something you can definitely add to your nutrition guide as well. Let's keep going. All right, healthy fats. I'm gonna go over this one. I'm gonna let you do beverages, babe. So for the healthy fats, these ones are very crucial because from time to time we get people coming in saying, hey, Ish, but I'm not eating as much carbs, right? Ish, I'm not, I'm eating enough protein. Why am I not seeing results? And a lot of times it falls under this category, which is the healthy fats. So a lot of times people eat too much healthy fats. And these are hidden fats because a lot of times they can be within like the olive oils, the vegetable oils, and many different things. So we have 6 guidelines that we want to give you to stay within when it comes to these healthy fats. And just remember that they're more dense than protein and carbohydrates. So you cannot eat as much of it, right? And a lot of people don't go by that rule. So they eat as much peanut butter as they do chicken, or you know what I mean? So we want to have we want to have some guidelines within that. All right. Maybe take it away. You got beverages.
So for beverages, this is one of my favorite ones as well. What we recommend is to drink at least 90 to 100 ounces of water a day. And what you can do is you can add 1 lemon or lime to your 64-ounce water bottle. I personally like to add lime to my water. It gives it a nice crisp to my water, and I really enjoy it. And then you can also enjoy protein shakes. We do have a link below that gives you the link to our Herbalife shop, which we recommend. We love Herbalife. We swear by it. So yeah.
Absolutely. And then what I would say is that on the empty stomach, it drinks 64 ounces of water. That doesn't mean drink it all at one time. All right, let me make that clear. That means that we want to make sure we're just consuming water throughout the day. A lot of times people just drink water bottles, but they never know how much water they should be drinking. So if you're more active, you actually have to drink more water, right? So you want to be more mindful of that by purchasing a 64-ounce water bottle. If you already have one, add that lime, add that lemon. It's great for a detox in the morning, and it helps you see results fast. All right. So just want to throw that in there. Let's keep going. We're pretty much done, y'all. Listen, we got it all here for y'all. Sample meal plan. So if you're like, hey, you know what should I eat? Just throw it out there, Ish. Like, what is it? Literally go by this guide right here. And this is something that Haley and I do every week. We do 3 breakfasts, 3 lunch, and 3 dinner. So one is why this is very important. You're not going to be buying food all throughout the week. And then 2, you're also going to build a library as you do this for at least 3 weeks. You have, and now you have 9 options to choose from your breakfasts, right? Just going to give you an example. 9 lunches and 9 dinners after you've done this 3 weeks straight. So again, we want to build that library so you're no longer wondering, hey, what should I go for? What should I eat? How should I go about this? You've already written it down. And then snack options, we have just a few of those in there. To be honest with y'all, we do a lot of challenges in our paid program with our clients. So a lot of the snacks and detoxes and whatnot and foods on top of this, we give them resources. So we have 4 smoothies for weight loss, right? We have certain things, and we really add that component to this foundation, right? So yeah, and then there's also some proteins shake options that you can add to there as well. And then yeah, let's go over the grocery list.
So the grocery list is pretty straightforward. We have a list of items here that correspond with the meal plan that you just previously saw. On the left-hand side, we have a price range of what these items will cost depending on your family size. And then at the bottom, we have a total that ranges from 100 to 200. Again, all depending on your family size.
Yeah, absolutely. So the most expensive thing is what we recommend is that protein shake. Because it's something that's going to give you nutrients throughout the day, throughout your month. We definitely want you to invest in that. Even if it's not our protein shake, just literally dive into this because this really helps you see results very quickly and it keeps you consistent. I do want to add that when it comes to the protein shake, that it says cookies and cream and vanilla. I'm like, here, I'm going to show you. I'm right here. So when it comes to this one, you do want to purchase both of those. And the reason why is because one is a protein booster and one is just the, I'm butchering the name right now. There's 2 different slots. So one adds protein and one is a good source of what you're having. I hope I'm not confusing y'all, but we do recommend buying 2 of them just to get your adequate amount of protein. All right, y'all. But as you can see, as you can see, that is a bit more than the microwavable veggies, right? But that will last you anywhere between 15 to 30 days, depending on how often you use it. All right, just throwing that out there. And let's dive into some resources, and we are all set, y'all. So here we go. MyFitnessPal. It's a free food tracker. If you've heard of it before, you know that it's one of the most powerful tools out there when it comes to your journey, your wellness journey. Dumbbells, resistance bands, water bottle, weight scale, food scale, all of these things is what we recommend for our clients to achieve sustainable results. And then lastly, for our client online portal, we're going to add a few more things to this, but by the time you've seen it, or by the time if this has gotten to you, you'll at least know that for our training, you can go right here to access, the downloadable app that we have for our clients. And then to book a one-on-one call, you can always click on this link below. Say like, hey, Ish, I have a question. Haley, I want to know more about you guys' online program. Feel free to click on this link. I hope this helped y'all. This is our reset method. I believe it's going to do wonders. We've revamped this thing and made it more appealing to the eye. So we hope that it simples some things down just so you're not overwhelmed. This thing can be so overwhelming of like figuring out what to eat, how to eat. But this reset method is really going to make it simple and make it doable and sustainable. All right. Any last words, babe? You good?
Nope.
Let's get it, y'all. We are excited for y'all. That settles it. That means I need to shut up and we need to get up out of here. All right, y'all. You have a blessed day. And if any questions, feel free to book a call and we can always talk more about what we do and going from there. All right, y'all. Y'all take care.